guitar system. Sustained for days. Hello, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day and doing lots of guitar playing. That's what you should be doing. Some people have asked me some questions on this one, left some comments on my previous video, my review of the Xvive Guitar Wireless system, which is a link to that is in the description below. But I thought I'd do a video on it to talk about some of those points and share my experiences. Now, my experiences were very positive in that first video, and they still are now. I've been using it for a few months, using it for gigs, band practices, guitar lessons, and it's all been working fine. Really happy with it, really pleased. Certainly does the job excellently. I don't miss having the cable there, doesn't sound too different to me, and it's a really good price, an affordable price for the musician that you are. We're not all rock gods and really rich, so it really works out. It certainly works out for me in that sense. Okay, so still really pleased, really chuffed with that one. Now, one of the questions I got asked was about how it handles active instruments, and I think someone had used one with an active bass and was getting a bit of interference with it. And that's something I have noticed on active guitars that I own, is using it. It does seem to ramp the gain up a lot. On those guitars, apart from turning down a bit, maybe, it kind of solves the problem a little bit. Maybe if you're a bass player though and you want to use it and you've got the active bass, maybe try the pad on your amp if you've got one, or if you're using a DI box or anything like that. If there's a way to bring that initial gain down, then you might find that helps. Okay, so that's the little catch up with that one there. But I've used it with my Rick Turner, and that's a powerful guitar regardless. And then use the wireless on, and yeah, Armageddon. Okay, so yeah, that's one thing to be careful of if you're an active guitar user with active pickups, but I think that's been the case anyway with wireless systems. There's certain things that don't always work with active stuff. Apparently a fuzz doesn't always work very well with active guitar stuff. I've not tried that myself, but maybe I will in the future. So I hope that answers that one. If you can, I suppose it's best to see if you can try before you buy, if you've got active stuff. Something with this one I thought I'd tell you about is the way I've been charging it. So you get your 2 packs, okay, a receiver and a transmitter, and then you have a Y cable which goes from a micro USB to a proper size USB, and use that to charge it. Now, I'm sure you could use some kind of phone charger to do that. I've been a bit cautious of doing that, just the risk of blowing something up. I'm not too genned up when it comes to that stuff, but I'd rather not blow something up if I can help it. So I've just been charging mine up through my laptop. So my laptop's been on charge and then charging these up, and that's worked fine for me. Okay, if you've got one of these, there isn't a lot of information in the instructions. Some of it is a bit vague, but that's worked for me anyway, so I thought I'd share that with you. Also, something else that happened the other day was I thought one of these had broken because I totally lost signal. Okay, after a bit of searching and filling about, it turns out that I had hit the channel button by mistake. So if I show you this, so if you're putting this one in or turning it on, that's your channel button there. This has 4 different channels you can set it to, and I think my finger must have just slipped and I'd turned it to a different channel. Okay, so it's something to be careful of, and especially if you're going to do a gig or anything like that, make sure, I'm sure you would anyway, but make sure that all your sound is going through before you hit that important first chord, the start of your big show. So I know I will be in the future, checking that one out. So there's a few things there. I'm still really happy with it though. I'm so happy that I can't say happy, but I am very happy with it. As I've said, the price, you can't go wrong. It's really good, really reasonable price. I think it was about £120. Yeah, there you go. About that kind of price, and really good. Does the job. I'm very, very pleased with it. So there's my little update there. I hope that's answered some of the questions on my video there and my thoughts on it. I'll see you next time, some more videos, and happy playing, guys.